It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. On first down, Pickett. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Room to run past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end flyer move.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Shifts by him, and he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if this...
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd down and 4, Watson. And he's taken down inside the 30. On 1st down, Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary, and he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. On 3rd down, Freeman. And this time he is in. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession.
Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
So here are the Bills to take over.
They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running right, this is Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
But that's got to be so disappointing for... offense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance in a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game. And continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. To throw on third down. Pickett. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Watson's throw here taken in by Knox.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Rolling to his right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up on first down. Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. On second and a couple. Watson flushed out right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first down.
Pickett over the middle. That's caught by Claypool.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll look to throw again.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, it's Freeman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now they're in the hurry-up. Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's a give to Freeman running right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watson off play action. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Cook. Good footwork at the 30, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Cook. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Gabriel Davis
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will extend this big lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pickett. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Bills going to take over again on offense.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Watson looks to throw again. Flush to his right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Pickett.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that 1 pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now it's Watson. And he'll get get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Cook, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They run again on first down, Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On 1st and 10, Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's reeled in by Claypool. What a catch.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down. Pickett, that's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Operating from the gun. Pickett, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now an injured player down there, and it's Najee Harris who is the one they're looking at. Well, that could be problematic for this offense. We'll check on his status when we return. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Karan Higdon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Kinsey will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter.
Back to throw, Watson. Flushed out right.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
To throw on 3rd down.
Pickett. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A big gain there for the Bills.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will swell by one more.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On first down, Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're